This is JD and Christina Manier wrapping up this incredible Black Robe Regiment Conference put on by the Florida Republican Assembly's Orange County here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And it's been incredible, Christina. And we're still in the afterglow of a tremendous 2-day conference.
Yes, we are. Definitely we are. The fire is still burning.
Yeah. And the one who got this fire started is the host and president of the Florida Republican Assemblies here in Orange County. And Typhoon Lou Marin, it's so good to have you on to just summarize this incredible, groundbreaking conference. Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. And good morning, JD and Christina. It's a pleasure being here. And to all your Conservative Commando radio listeners, it's an honor to be on your show again.
Oh, my gosh. Lou, with a home run after home run, hundreds of people in attendance, and it started out so strong. I mean, Alan West, your friend,
yeah.
and and he's stepping down as he heads and chaired the Republican Party of Texas. But I think bigger venues are on the horizon for Alan West. But he did a beautiful job opening things up.
Yes, sir. Yes, he did. Matter of fact, I think he's also moving forward to be run for governor there in Texas, the great state of Texas, which we definitely will support his endeavors there. He's a great man and inspirational. And Texas got lucky when he moved down there from our loss here in Florida, but Texas gained. But he'll make a great governor.
Oh, we think so too. And he is a friend of the Conservative Commander Radio Show for many years. And but things opened up with Alan. And
yes,
and then we had our Pastor Fisher, Dan Fisher. He presented a beautiful segment, and he has been doing this for years. The Black Robe Regiment. It's such an important way, especially in July now. People are thinking leading up to the 4th of July, but the founding of our nation so dependent on the pastors of the Revolutionary War.
And I met Dan Fisher actually about 3 months ago. I knew nothing about the Black Robe Regiment approximately 3 months ago. I knew absolutely nothing. And I was introduced to the Black Robe Regiment through Pastor Hadley and also Bishop Parks, who introduced me to Pastor Dan Fisher down in Oklahoma. And they sent me the video, and I watched it 3 times. I was so inspired by the video that I said, you know what? We need to do a Black Robe Regiment event here. And it's so important to me because I thought, you know what? This is a part of history they don't teach in school anymore. They basically scrubbed all the books of what I call real history. And to me, people don't realize it was the church founding fathers of America that it made America what it is today. Had it not been for them, we would not have a constitution or our independence. These guys were the ones who fired up their congregation. They taught a pulpit in a black robe. That's where they got that black robe. Right. And by the way, the Black Robe Regiment was actually given to them by King George and the Redcoats as a derogatory name. It's kind of like you and I being called a deplorable. And they wore that with a badge of honor. They wore that with a badge of honor. They said, you know what? We're going to go out and get us some redcoats. After they taught from the pulpit, they took off their black robes, and underneath they had their colonial uniforms on. They said, let's go get us some redcoats. And not been for them, we wouldn't have America today. So,
but it's amazing. Churches don't even know about this, right? Other churches, pastors, they don't have a clue.
I know, and it's sad. That's their DNA. They're so important part of our history that, you're right, they're clueless. And that's what inspired me to do this, and I'm going to make this an annual event going forward. And I was so excited to see so many folks that jumped this opportunity. We had Dominique Clemens, who taught about school indoctrination, CRT, the critical race theory garbage that they're trying to teach our kids, teach them to be racist, which is absolutely un-American. And shame on the school system for even trying to indoctrinate our kids with this garbage. Dave Barton, from Wall Builders, oh my gosh, he really kicked off that evening Friday night and just set the tone for the whole convention. Just brought the house down, and all of our speakers, Stephanie Meyer, Jesse Lee Peterson, Dan Fisher with his short intro there. We had Jan Edwards, Matt Staver, Jeffrey Younger. What a story he had. Adelitas Morales Robo. We had Trevor Loudon, Nancy Randolph, and, of course, Awesome, my MC, John Stenberger, did an outstanding job. I mean, it was just one after another. I think what made it successful was not only grassroots speakers, but what made it successful was that it came from the heart. You can feel it. And their content they delivered to the audience kept them on their feet, giving standing ovation after standing ovation after standing ovation, just one thing after another. And by the way, that video will be able to be downloaded. We did tape the conference, and we'll be downloading that here. It will be downloadable to our people who want a copy of that. So there will be a little nominal fee on it, but we're excited. That's going to be downloaded hopefully the next day or so. It'll be available.
Well, Lou, tell our audience, just tell them how they can download that, because this is a seminal conference. We've been to CPACs, we've been to many conferences over the years. This was right there at the very top.
That was inspiring too, to hear that, because this is our first event, and not bad for only being 5 months old. Our organization, Florida Republican Assembly here, Orange County, we're on fire. It's going to be hard to top this one here, but at the end of the day, it's not really about topping; it's about getting engaged, and that's part of our motto here is educate, motivate, engage with technology. And regarding the actual video, that will be coming out here. We'll be sending out a video, a link on our website. Which is fraoc.org. There'll be a link on there in the near future here, and they just click the link, and they'll be able to download that video to be able to watch it for those who missed it, or for those who wanted to get some of that information. So much information was put out. I mean, it was just overwhelming. Like, whoa, just one after another. That the content, again, was not only educational, inspiring, too, because they gave not only identified the problem, they gave solutions to the problem, too. And, of course, the biggest one is get engaged. We got to get out there and get busy. Right. We got to get out there and start attending school board meetings and stopping this critical race theory propaganda they're trying to shove down kids' throats. And I tell you what, one of the highlights not only was Dave Barton here, too, the way he just rattled off about the history of slavery. Everybody was a slave. Everybody. And you know what? There were more white slaves than there were black slaves. So I tell people, hey, give it a break. And I think what really inspired me, too, with Jesse Lee Peterson, when he got up there and he said, I think it was, this is his 50th year, that in California they're celebrating White History Month in July. I said, we're doing the same thing here in Florida. White History Month, yeah, baby, that's what we're doing here. So I love it. I think it's important that everybody starts recognizing that it's not the color of your skin, it's your character that lets you in. So
that's right.
Oh, and Lou and Pastor Jesse Lee Peterson. I mean, he's on Newsmax TV regularly and Sean Hannity's show, but he just lit it up. And you had such a great lineup. But think of this, for such a time as this: Matt Staver, Liberty Counsel, former dean of Liberty Law University, of the School of Law at Liberty University. But he has been fighting this COVID lockdown of the churches, and he's won. He's won in California against Governor Newsom.
Winning big time.
Won
everywhere.
Yes. And without him, I mean, America's freedoms really shrink. And he was one of the principal speakers. And you had such a beautiful lineup. And we just want to thank you so much on just bringing together some of the greatest minds, some of the greatest patriots, all celebrating our founding. And it just was tremendous. And here's the thing, Lou. You continue on rolling. We want everyone to know about, when it comes along 2022 Black Robe Regiment, we'll have even more people. But you're just continuing on, Ever Ready Bunny, continuing to fight for freedom. And just want to give you all the credit. All the credit, our listeners.
Well, I can't take all the credit. I got incredible people that behind me that make it happen. I got R.C. Williams, my first vice president. I got Brandon James, our second vice president. He's in charge of our marketing side. I got our secretary, Amanya, my executive director, Judan. I got our Bishop Larry. We got Jennifer Raybon, who's our counsel. We have Joseph Melendez, my second. Our treasurer, I should say, and of course Maddie Wagner at the door. She's our first impression director. It's just awesome. Our team is so unbelievable awesome. They all have skill sets, and we all complement each other that make this Florida Republican Assembly in Orange County successful. Not just me. I'm just one spoke in this wheel to make pushing our conservative momentum forward here. That's at the end of the day, it's about getting involved and getting engaged, because no more sitting on the sideline. I tell people we can't afford to do that, because we're going to lose our country if we sit on the sideline. And those out there that are sitting on the sideline, this is their wake-up call, because you have an opportunity here to, I like to refer to as our preserving fathers here of our country. We have founding fathers, and we got to protect our country here and preserve our founding, our republic. We got to preserve our republic. We're not a democracy; we're a republic. People need to understand that. But I'm excited, and I appreciate you guys coming here to all the way from Indiana. Yeah, all the way from Indiana to come here to. That was awesome. Just love all the people there at Conservative Commando. Rick, your boss. These guys are great people. You guys are wonderful patriots, and we appreciate your time. And we hope to get you down here again for future events. And again, if you got any questions about what we're doing here, just go to FRAOC and look under events. You'll see what we're doing here. But we're always trying to stay busy, keep our minds occupied, and keeping our protecting our freedom.
Right. Well, like you said, we say that you're in the middle, but you're not really in the middle. You're at the forefront, because somebody has to step forward and be a forerunner. And I believe you're one of the forerunners of the forerunners, not just for the state of Florida, but for others to, like you said, to wake up and see, and not just wake up, but they have to move and advance and go forward. And I believe that's what you are doing, and that's what's going on.
I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate that. Well, at the end of the day, somebody's got to do it, and I'm just happy I have this opportunity to do it, and thank God every day for every morning I get up and I ask him, what do you want me to do today, God? Let me know what you need. How can I be a better husband, a better leader? Give me the wisdom to know what I need to know in order to move thy will, what you want me to do. Because at the end of the day, we got to God bless this country. He blesses this country, and if we don't get our act together, we're going to lose it. And I don't want to lose this country. I've grown up with all these wonderful freedoms. You think about it, I get really inspired when I see people come from poverty. I'm one of those guys who came from poverty. I'm not rich, but I came from poverty, and I just, we, all of us kids, there's 7 of us, we've all, gotten out of that poverty shell or poverty and made something of ourselves.
Right.
Tried to be a better person and have a better lifestyle, and we try to reach out to other people and show them what we've done to be successful. And I call it a hand up, not a hand out. But at the end of the day, it's just all about loving thy neighbor, loving our brothers and sisters, and try to make a better life for them too.
That's true.
Lou, and as we close down here, the hallmark, incredible work you do of activism, conservative Christian activism.
Yes.
It's around the country, and it's your action calls. So our listeners, our viewers, they need to get a hold of your website, because they can network with you, and these action calls on issues that are so pertinent to preserving our nation, our freedoms.
Absolutely.
They can take part in, whether they're in Alaska, Hawaii, Florida, Indiana, wherever.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, we appreciate you guys and spreading the word. I call it being part of what I call our modern Paul Revere program, which we call Call to Action program. I tell people, I said, you want to get involved, become a member, or at least to get plugged into our organization, so that when we send out a call to action, that we're not just one chapter sending out a phone call or an email to a politician, but we're doing this across the country. We're activating all of our chapters to be one FRA siloed with one voice under God. So that's how we win back America, is by getting involved. So that's critical for us.
Yes, I agree. So we can literally be one nation under God.
Amen.
And with that, Lou, we're going to come up against a hard break, but God bless you so much for the great work you're doing. And we urge our listeners to get on his website, FRAOC.org, and download this incredible conference. And God bless again, Lou. Thanks so much.
Yes,
thank you.
God bless
thank you,
Lou.
J.D. Thank you, Christina. Yes. God bless you, and God bless America. We'll have a good one.